Hello, just another example of finding the exact value of an angle when you're given a ratio. Now this one's not a ratio, it's a decimal, but it's the same thing. So the first thing I'm going to do here is look at my cosine, and the ratio is negative, so I just have to figure out which quadrant it's in first. So I think about my casserole. All sandwiches taste crummy. Cos will be negative in quadrant 2 and quadrant 3. So just a little sketch. If I draw it, I'm looking for answers in quadrant 2, which would be up here, or quadrant 3, which would be down here. So I don't have, it's not a special triangle. This is not one of my special triangles. So I'm going to first work out what the reference angle is, or I'm going to try. So if I punch in, I'll show you what I'm punching in here. So second function cos of negative 0.6561, yep, 61. There goes the bell. So I get 131 degrees. So I know that theta is 131 degrees. Now, usually that would give us our reference angle. This is a unique case. When cos is negative, the way your calculator is programmed is it's programmed to give you the angle in standard position, not the reference angle, and it's only for when cos is negative. So if sine's negative or positive, it doesn't matter. If cos is positive, it doesn't matter. If tan is positive or negative, it doesn't matter. It's only when cos is negative that this is a problem. And it's not a problem if you're just looking for one angle. If you're just looking for quadrant 2, that's the answer, 131 degrees. So there we go, 131 degrees. So I know that's my answer in quadrant 2 already done. Quadrant 2, I should have arranged this better. So there's my quadrant 2 angle answer, 131 degrees. Now the problem lies in finding the second one. So two ways to do it. You could know that this is 180 up to here, and use that to figure out the reference angle in here, which I think would be 180.49. And then add 49 to 180, so that would work. So that's option 1. The other option, which is probably a little bit easier, this 131 is the same as 131 going backwards. So it'd be like negative 131. So if I took all the way around, which would be 360 degrees, and I subtract this 131, that will put me back to that angle from here all the way around. So that's what I'm going to do. Theta is equal to 360 minus, you can't see that, 131, and that gives me 360 minus 131, 229 degrees. So those are my two answers. Quadrant 2, 131, quadrant 3, 229, and to show you on here, it would be all the way from the initial arm to there, it would be 229 degrees. Okay, and just to double check on my calculator, cos, not sure what I'm looking at here, cos 131 gives me the negative 0.6561, cos of, what was the other one, 229 gives me negative, exact same number, negative 0.6561. Okay, hope that helps.